All right, hey guys, it's John the Phone Guy here, back with another little breakdown of a watch. And I know a lot of times, a lot of watches are more geared towards men. It's where the market is, but got to give some love to all the women collectors out there. My wife being one of them, so this is one of hers. So we're gonna do the Invicta Vintage Women's Quartz 40 millimeter in rose gold. So as you can see, it's a leather band in rose gold. It is a calf leather, extremely comfortable. And I got to get how close I can get without screwing this up. All right, so stainless steel case, flame fusion crystal, obviously. And what you'll notice on the back is the IV, which is an old logo, and then the model number 29662 for anyone's interested. So this harkens back to a logo that Invicta used way back when they first started. So right there, that little guy. So this is a white mother of pearl on the dial, of course, rose tone on the bezel, and then the station markers. This has both a date window and a day of the week, and this is just a constant running, seconds, hour, minute, crown, yada yada. So this is pretty much. The watch, there's not a lot of, of course this is the case and, the lug system, all of that. So the movement in this guy is actually, it's called a TMI, or Time Module Inc., which is actually owned by Seiko Holdings Group. So this is a widely used, well-known movement. This isn't just, some rinky-dink, crazy kind of movement. And the battery on this, according to their website, is approximately a 3-year life, running. The battery itself is an SR 621SW, and it has a water resistance of 50 meters, even though, obviously with a leather band, you probably don't want to jump in the pool with this guy. Might not come out looking the same. And what I did is I put this on my arm and went in the last notch and then measured the spot. I come up with it should fit approximately an 8-inch wrist. So, a 40 millimeter. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys what, how big. I mean, that's, somewhat of a classic men's size. Again, I have a 7-inch wrist, so I mean, it fits well. I mean, there's nothing other than the label on it that says women. So I mean, if a guy, if guys want to get into this watch, hey, I like classic looking watches. I mean, more power to you, and it's a good looking watch. So we'll do our little measurement here. So 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock and 40. So thickness off the wrist, it's actually pretty conservative. This one's actually fairly slender. So this is coming in at 10 millimeter. So doesn't set too high off the wrist. It's going to wear pretty comfortable. Obviously, business suit or business attire, it's going to fit well. Weight wise, I'm assuming this one's going to be pretty light. I'm going to guess about 3.5 to 4. Wow, I'm way off. Okay, so 1.8 ounces. Man, I'll quit guessing from here on out. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm trying to look through my notes so I don't forget anything like I did the last time. But I know what I wanted to do. So to set this movement up here, so the date, and then to set the day and then the date, sorry. So you're going to pull this out, one click, and then to set the day, you go clockwise. I didn't catch it, did I? So there's your date. Okay. So we're going to go on around. And then without doing anything to change the Tuesday, you're going to start running this in the exact same position, and you're just going to go to here. And then obviously to set the time, you would pull it out to your second notch and move the time around and then set it. This is not a screw down crown mechanism, obviously, because one, the water resistance of just the case itself, and probably being a leather strap, water resistancy is not. I mean, obviously, you could, wash your hands or whatever, get it a little bit wet, but I would definitely dry off the leather, just because you don't want to ruin good calf leather. So, but very soft, very comfortable. So I'll kind of slow down and get this thing zoomed in. The mother of pearl is very pretty. It's hard for me. I've tried a couple different lighting sources, so I'll work on that for you so that I can get a better mother of pearl color change. But this is probably one of my wife's larger ones. She usually tends to stay around the 38. This one's a 40, so it's not huge, but it is a very classic looking watch. So just wanted to kind of put that out there for all the ladies that haven't forgot about you, and all of that. And that is model number 29662. Also, in the bottom of the description is links to, again, Trap Vision 3D, Tommy Big Time, Evine, soon to be Shop HQ, which is where we buy the majority of our watches. Also, links to Facebook for Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, Invictavets. I also put a link down there to Amazon for the battery. I generally go with Renata's, which is what most Swiss manufacturers use. So I've always found them to be, a good, reliable battery. And obviously, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I've left my link down there. So I hope you enjoyed it and maybe picked up on something as far as adjusting this thing. And y'all have a good time. See y'all.